popping up on your page, Liz?
Live.
I haven't got it yet.
Oh, it's saying Ebony Jones.
We're ready.
Hey, y'all.
Y'all ready?
Yep, we on here.
Welcome to Black Convos. This week, folks, today I got the same crew, Ebony Jones, Ebony Dawson, Kenny, West, Tania. And today we talking Super Black Sunday. You see my background? It's really Super Bowl Sunday, but we Super Black Sunday.
You is super black.
The reason we calling it Super Black Sunday because it's a lot of people that look like us is involved in tonight's Super Bowl 55 game, pre-game, post-game. So before we get into that, we always do our weekly review. Anybody got anything they want to talk about that happened this week?
What just happened today? Hall of Fame announcements. Calvin Johnson.
Oh,
Calvin Johnson.
Payne Manning, Charles Woodson.
Charles Woodson. For those of you who wondering why I got on the Lions jersey and associated with today's, which is Super Bowl, because Calvin Johnson, probably one of my favorite players of all time, he was inducted to the Hall of Fame yesterday. So I just want to give him his flowers and just give him his props. Like, he did a lot for the Detroit.
How many seasons
community for the Detroit Lions. He played 9 seasons, but recently I seen on a podcast that he wanted to step away after 7. He felt like the Lions wasn't trying to win, and he just felt like the organization dragged their feet to help get winners here. So at the end of the day, number 81 for the Detroit Lions, he's a first ballot Hall of Famer, one of the youngest first ballot Hall of Famers at 35 years old. And he's one of the other Lions like Barry Sanders, who I won't call it a wasted, career in Detroit, but they definitely should have won more with guys on that, on their teams, respective teams. So shout out to CJ81, who actually still lives here in Michigan, and he still does a lot for the community. Right now, he stepped over into, the marijuana dispensary game, and he owned a few dispensaries here in Michigan. So shout out Calvin Johnson, who was inducted last night into the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
Oh, he's still in Michigan.
He's married, Jones, with kids.
plus you don't qualify.
I know you don't make me cuss on Sunday.
I'm just saying. You just had this conversation.
Don't qualify.
Not for him.
You don't know no better.
His wife's a doctor. You might have to start there. But anyway, for those of you, go check us out on Black Convos, our page, share our page. We coming to y'all early today because it's Super Sunday. And we decided to have the whole crew on because we want to teach the ladies some things about not just football Sunday, but Super Bowl Sunday. So to all the ladies who want to, get up here and learn some about today as far as like foods, the do's and don'ts, we want to teach y'all a lot today, me, Wes, and Kenny.
Because I don't know what the hell be going on. I just be sitting there serving hors d'oeuvres.
So anyone else want to talk about anything that happened this week? I do want to say this. Like, growing up, there was a lot of shows that we watched, and on Saturday mornings, we watched a show called Saved by the Bell. And they had a character named Screech. His real name is Dustin Diamond. He died this week from cancer. He's only 44 years old, and like, it just, when you start seeing people that you grew up watching on TV and stuff that has perished or passed on, it just makes you reflect on how the kids today don't have those Saturday morning shows like we did. So I just wanted to give a shout out to Screech.
Shout out Screech.
Rest in peace to him. And another thing about that, like the type of cancer that he had, is like it's so rare that once you find out you have it, it's almost too late. Yeah. So like really nothing you can do about it, which is the unfortunate part. Like he found out he was diagnosed, And then within a matter of a couple of months or so, he passed away because of how that cancer is. So just, make sure you regular to the doctor. If cancer runs in your family, even if it don't, just make sure you're, getting yourself checked out. Don't be one of people, I don't feel like nothing wrong with me, so I'm good. Just make sure you're keeping up on your doctor visits. We're getting older. You just need to be more mindful of what's going on with your body. That's my speech on that.
Cheers to Screech.
To Screech.
To Screech.
It was something else I wanted to mention before we get into this football thing. Damn, what was it?
That wine kicking in already.
Cicely Tyson.
Take a turn. Oh, yeah. Cicely Tyson, what was she, like 90?
94, I think. 94.
Legendary queen, like lived her life to the fullest, just kind of, as I can see it, I didn't know her personally, of course, but it just seemed like she never had a bad time when I saw her. It's like she just enjoyed life, and I think that's the key to living a long life. You just got to enjoy it. And everybody, like, all our greats are dying. We're saying that now because we all spent around this COVID. Like, these people are in their 90s and 80s and almost 100. So don't look at it like COVID taking everybody out. I mean, it's just that time for them. Like, I don't like when people say, like, oh, we lost another one. Like, she was in her 90s. She lived a nice, full life. I'm not going to wrap that up around COVID. So.
And for those of you who, like, think, oh, she, like, I know it's a lot of young people who think, oh, well, she got her fame from, being in Tyler Perry movies. Man, she did, like, 50 plus years in the business. Like, she been around a long time, and like, she's the one that a lot of women now look up to who, she went through the civil rights movement in the entertainment business and stuff like that. Back then, it was hard for them to get ahead of, some of their white counterparts and stuff like that. And she really, like, was a trailblazer, for women actresses, not just Black women, but all women. When you have that longevity, like, it registered my long time with a lot of people.
Right. And rest in peace to Cicely Tyson. Someone else passed. I can't remember. It's just been a lot of older people, but they're like 80s and 90s, and they lived a good life. So again, don't wrap that around COVID. Before we go to something, what about this cancel culture? Who else they canceling this week? Was it T.I. this week or last week? It's somebody else they didn't put in there.
Yeah, this week is that Colin. I can't get his name. They talking about canceling him or whatnot.
Colin Coward, the host of the Herd Show on Fox Sports. Wes, if you want to go into it.
Basically, they trying to cancel him because he made a mistake. He had a female co-host. They was talking about sports and cities and whatnot. And instead of him saying cities, he said two titties. And everybody took that with it. But right now, he in the midst of being canceled.
Which is funny. Crazy. Yeah, we take everything.
No, but it was a typical mistake, basically, and they try to get him to axe.
And the thing about it is, when he said two titties, like, her name is Joy Taylor. She's his co-host. And sometimes on there, I'm not saying she shouldn't dress provocative, but I'm going to say he was distracted by the shirt she had on. Which instead, he talking when you look. Yeah, he should have been looking at her face saying two cities, but he looked down and said two titties. And, like, people want to cancel him because, look, I give everybody the benefit of the doubt. If he made a mistake, he made a mistake. If he didn't, like, we have to figure out how Joy feel about it. Because if she feel like he make a mistake,
email call
behind it, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, at the end of the day, I feel like, I don't know. They want to cancel everybody this week. As far as like T.I. and Tiny, I heard they stopped the production of their show because of the shit that's been going on with he's supposed to be trafficking women. Is that right? Trafficking women or coercing women into threesomes?
Trafficking, drugging, and all that.
What up, though? What up, everybody? Please share our page on this Super Bowl Sunday, which is we call it Super Black Sunday.
Super Black Sunday. What's up,
Yeah,
everybody?
yeah. So like, with T.I. and Tiny, I mean, like the word the cancel culture is, I think it got out of hand because whatever happens in T.I. and Tiny's bedroom ain't really nobody's business. I just feel like, why would you? T.I. had all these charges from guns to drugs. Why would you want to get in trouble for, they say you quote unquote traffic women? Like, I just don't see it. So.
Me either. Not like Leah said, I think we just think we on this trend now of canceling people. Like, it's freedom of speech. You can't say nothing without you. If you say something, you're gonna offend somebody. Like, if you don't like it, don't watch. Like, this whole thing, cancel everybody because you and your feelings about it is ridiculous. And a lot of people are doing it just because they like these people just based off of nothing. They just riding this trend. I'm not with it. I think we need to cut it out. People can say whatever they want. Black to me. You have to say what you want.
A lot of people haters though. They want to see you down and out. You know what I'm saying? Preferably the ones that sometimes look like us. You know what I'm saying? And that's the sad part about it, especially. What up, Jimmy?
Jimmy.
It's just like at the end of the day, it's like sometimes we got to mind our business because we get so in tune to rich people when a lot of us trying to even just stay afloat. You know what I'm saying? So when you trying to stay afloat, a lot of this shit shouldn't even be, we shouldn't even be speaking on rich people business. But since it's news, it's news. You know what I'm saying? So
I mean, that is true, but they did put their business out there for us to speculate. But at the same time, I don't believe they should have been canceled. I mean, that's their bedroom. That's where it goes.
And they public. I get it. They public figures.
That's true.
They public figures and stuff like that. I do want to shout out 2 days ago, I think that was February 5th, would have been Trayvon Martin's 26th birthday.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I know we say it's Black History Month, but Black History is 365, 24 hours a day. So, like, one of the reasons why our Black Convos hoodies is like, for me, it was more based off, Trayvon Martin. It like symbolized, what we go through as Black people. And for him to get killed at a young age by George Zimmerman, whatever the dude, yeah, George Zimmerman. I hate saying his name because, like, he a piece of shit. But for you to kill a child, because you didn't like that he's walking through your neighborhood and you felt like being a vigilante, it still don't sit with me to this day, that he died because of hate. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to Trayvon.
Shout out to Trayvon. That was really unfortunate. Like, to me, it's always the thing with me. It's good and bad people. I don't care what color you are. Like, I don't let that blur my vision too much. You good or you bad to me, no matter what color you are. Unfortunately, that guy was just a horrible person who hated Black people and hated himself. Because, I mean, from what you hear about him, he didn't make the police force. He just had a lot going on, and I ain't going to give him too much attention on here. But, again, rest in peace to him. The Wendy Williams show. I mean, Netflix thing.
I didn't watch.
I love it.
That was Lifetime. That was Lifetime, right?
Lifetime. Yep.
Oh, it came out already?
Yeah, it was really good.
I mean.
Yeah. Go ahead.
No, I thought it came out this week.
No, it came out a week or two ago.
I think it was last weekend. I watched a little bit of it, but what's in the news is what happened between her and Method Man, which I don't know, like 30 years later, maybe why it's news, but it's in the movie, so
talk about it.
It's her life story, though. He was a part of that.
I mean, like back then, like that's what I thought back then. That's what the jocks did. Like the DJs slept with. I thought the DJs slept with a lot of the artists and stuff like that. Back then that was a big deal, but they doing it now though. I guess y'all seen the movie. I'm just going off what I heard. She gave him a bath or something. Like, well,
They didn't.
I didn't see that.
That's not in the movie.
No.
It's a part on there where she got raped by this one guy, but
It wasn't Method Man though. His name
wasn't Method Man.
She talked about it in an interview.
Yeah.
Miss Silcox, she was one of my English teachers at Nora that she's checking us out.
Yep.
Oh, my favorite teacher.
Oh, it came out already?
She was actually my favorite teacher too, Kenny.
Yeah.
But
Miss Silcox.
But y'all knew Wendy was gonna drop the T though, so don't get mad because Method Man was one of the men, you know, that she had in her.
It was the old Method Man, y'all.
And Wendy looked good back then, so it's not the same Wendy.
No.
yeah, because the Wendy from back in the day was actually pretty.
My thing on it, like I mean, that's her life story. Like Method Man and his wife is mad. You wasn't even with him then, sis. And I'm sure he's cheated on you with other women while y'all was married. So why are you so concerned with Wendy Williams? My second thing is I don't like the bad rap that they gave her husband through the years. They want to make it seem like he just used her. He took her money. He just cheated on her. Again, we are all human, and you can't speak from a $20,000 place to a multi-millionaire place. He rode with that lady. He rode with that lady for 27 years. A lot of these chicks can't get none of these dudes to do that. So when you look at that man and want to bash him for the mistakes he's made, look at your own life first. You ain't had nobody rock for you like that and put you on flat. So in my
that's true.
That's the worst thing to me. Like you got people getting it way worse, but have so much to say about other people's situations when you ain't never made that type of money, so you don't know the pressure. I always say you can't speak from where you never been. So I'm just saying he did it bad in the media. From what I saw, he cheated on her and he was wrong, but he rolled for Wendy though.
That's true.
He really did. He rolled hard too.
He rolled hard for her. He had people wanting to really hurt her. He was her security.
That's true.
Yeah, he got what
they divorced now, right?
Yeah, they divorced now.
Only thing is I didn't like is he had his second family in a whole house and Wendy then was up in an apartment. Like I just think as the wife, she got more than that.
She allowed it, so.
Right, Wendy.
Michael, we do want to hear your opinion. Let us know how you feel about it before we get into today's topic.
I don't think she know he was buying a house or even wanted a house.
He knew.
She knew he was cheating on her, but she told him, if you cheat on me again, I'm going to leave you. But she didn't. So. Yep.
That's why I said it's her fault.
I think she was more mad that he went out and bought this other woman a house.
That's that part I'm talking about.
She wanted. Wendy was the bag. Yeah. He did that for another woman. And again, people are like, well, he horrible. We don't know what he dealt with. She was more mad that he went out and bought this other woman a house.
Got her crying.
Wendy was the bag. Yeah. He did that for another woman. And again, people are like, well, he horrible. We don't know what he dealt with. She was more mad that he went out and bought this other woman.
What's going on?
Well, I'm hearing double.
Okay, everybody mute themselves. I think whoever I just let in, that's their phone. All right, y'all. We come back on. That was somebody's phone.
Now, what y'all was saying?
Wendy was mad because he went out and bought that woman a house. It wasn't more that he bought a house and they didn't have one, because she could have went on and got any house she wanted. It was more he went out and bought his mistress a house.
I ain't see it. I want to see what Micah got to say.
Yeah. I mean,
Michael, go ahead. Michael, go ahead. Like
that should be entertaining.
He said, "Y'all need
from a male perspective. Give us a male perspective. Like, what you think, Micah?"
I ain't see it. I'm gonna have to catch it.
What are you talking
about? I'm gonna have to catch it too, because I didn't catch all of it. I only caught a little bit of it.
It's on demand or something like that.
It's on demand. Yeah.
And you know, Lifetime, when they play a movie, they gonna play it for like a whole day straight. Like,
Billy.
That Salt and Pepper movie was good too. That just came out. Did y'all see it?
The who? Oh, I ain't see that one. Damn, I'm behind.
I seen it, but like, if it wasn't really like, I was trying to understand what it was based off. Was it based off Salt and Pepper's best friendship, or was it based off the whole group? Because they really didn't like, put Spin out there on the in the movie like that. You know what I'm saying? They made it seem like she wasn't a big contributor to Salt and Pepper.
But that's been their whole story, and Spin always been mad about that. So I guess Salt and Pepper told the story from their version.
Hey, can it play on there too?
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah,
Wes, they all used to work at Sears together. Them, Ken, and Martin, they all used to work together until they all got on. You know what I'm saying? They pushed each other to get on. You don't see that much these days. You know what I'm saying? Like friends or people just like they all became big time names in like entertainment, especially Martin. You know what I'm saying?
So they all was from New York?
I think they was all from Queens or they all worked. I know they all worked together based off the movie. What I seen, they all worked at Sears.
Martin from Washington or something like that.
Yeah, because I know this was during their college years, so I think that's how they met.
Michael don't want to speak on it. Said bro. I mean, Michael, what you talking about?
Michael, what you talking about?
Well, was that our? Anybody else want to add to the weekend review before we get into today's topic?
No. Everybody just be careful. I know everybody doing their Super Bowl thing. Just try to keep your guests to a minimum. Wear your mask. We are still in the thick of this shit. So, just be cool out here.
Well, today, since it's Super Bowl 55, the reason we call it Super Black Sunday because tonight you're gonna see a lot of star power from Black people from the national anthem, which is going to be sang by Jasmine Sullivan, to America and the Beautiful, which is going to be sang by her. And then, the halftime show is The Weeknd. And I've been listening to like the news the past couple of days. The Weeknd spent $7 million of his own money to add to the production of tonight's halftime show, which is presented by Jay-Z and Roc Nation. And I think this is the first time that you had musicians just take over a Super Bowl, from our culture, the Black culture, from the pregame to the halftime show. But during the game, you're gonna see probably some of the best athletes of all time, especially the quarterback position, Patrick Mahomes. He's a Black QB. A lot of people say he's a mixed breed. His mom is white, dad is Black, but he's Black to us.
Shit, he got a arm. If you got any Black in you, you Black.
Yeah, and you got any Black in you Black. And I hate when people say, "Oh, he a mixed breed. He ain't really Black." No, he Black. He Black. He in the second straight Super Bowl. Like he's 25 years old. He just signed a $400 million contract. Dude living his life. Dude getting to it. But not only is you gonna see Patrick Mahomes, you're gonna see Tyreek Hill. You're gonna see, Mecole Hardman, Sammy Watkins. Antoine Whitfield Jr. and Dominican Sue, the Black players are going to dominate the Super Bowl, but also you got the GOAT Tom Brady. This is one of the best Super Bowls. Well, this is one of the most anticipated Super Bowls I've seen in a long time. This is it's happening in the pandemic because it's not going to be a filled stadium. We here in the cold ass Detroit where it's like 10 degrees outside, but in Tampa Bay tonight it's going to be like 80. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a little jealous.
I heard they can't even cheer because they don't want the saliva and all that. Even with the mask on, they don't want them cheering in the stands just to try to contain the virus. Y'all hear that?
It's too late. It's too late now. If I got a ticket, once I get up in there, I'm acting a fool. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep the mask on, but at the same time, you can't tell me who to cheer for and stuff like that.
Yeah, man, people went down there for the Super Bowl. I was looking at some videos. It's packed down there.
Yeah, it is.
Streets and everything.
These are like 20,000, 10,000, 20,000 tops. That's getting in the stadium.
That's good. That's good, though. That's good. It's going to be a lot of people in the Super Bowl, you know what I'm saying, at the Super Bowl. And I'm glad we get to see a Super Bowl, experiencing what we've been going through over the past year. it was at one point in the middle of 2020, we didn't even have sports. But for us to get to this day to see a Super Bowl where you get probably the two best quarterbacks in the past 30 years to go up against each other. Actually, the last two Super Bowl winners, Tom Brady and Patrick Mahomes.
Hold on. You say the two best quarterbacks in the last 30 years?
Like,
you can't just put Mahomes over Peyton Manning. Like, he only.
I'm talking about from my view, like the talent wise, my man can make every throw.
Yeah, but he ain't been.
Look, it's up to debate. But I'm telling you from what I see from like a mobile standpoint, he got the arm. He can get out the pocket. He can do everything. You know what I'm saying?
He got the longevity yet. He ain't been there doing the longevity yet.
That's the crazy part, Kenny. He's 25. If Tom Brady playing to 43, he's 43 years old. Patrick Mahomes at 25 years old, dude can actually have 15, 20 more years left on him. So
good, that ain't common though to go play to Tom Brady age though.
Well, and you right though, Kenny. And at the same time, Patrick Mahomes, he ain't got to play another 15 years because you gonna make enough money that the shit might get bored to you if you be so successful.
But I can't say he in his last 30 years he the second best. Like he got a lot more numbers to put up, a lot more games to win. I mean, he great. He gonna lose today, but
he ain't losing today. That's on Mary Had a Little Lamb.
All right, GOAT. We gonna see it's the GOAT versus the Lamb.
Yeah, it's pretty much the GOAT versus the Lamb and
chop.
Yeah, like Tom Brady won 6 Super Bowls. Patrick Mahomes looking for a second, and the reason we call it Super Black Sunday again because I have a problem with 70% of the NFL is majority, 70% is played by black men, but we only have 2 or 3 head coaches. You know what I'm saying?
Yep,
and
3.
Yeah, 3 head coaches in the league now, and the coordinators, you have assistants that are not getting hired, even though they are good at what they do. Like the Chiefs offensive coordinator Eric Bieniemy, he's the architect really behind of what the Chiefs do as far as Patrick Mahomes and Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelce and them. And he hasn't got a head coaching job in the NFL, but he's better than a lot of guys that have been getting these jobs and stuff like that. He paid his dues. And you have his white counterparts jumping the line to get these jobs.
Man, John Ebony's and Tania don't know what we talking about. We speaking Spanish.
No, that's why we got them on, because we about to get to it in a minute. But before we get into that, the viewers want to, they need to know this stuff. Like we only had 2 Super Bowl winners by black coaches, and that's Mike Tomlin and Tony Dungy. A third, Jim Caldwell, actually coached in the Super Bowl, but he got a raw deal coaching the Detroit, Lions. He was here 4 years, went to the playoffs twice, but then they fired him, said the team wasn't going in the right direction. But then you hire a white coach who was shitty. You know what I'm saying? So, we not getting, our fair chances at becoming head coaches, but you got players in the league, and 70% of them take over the league that look like you. And,
how many black owners we got?
I mean, who?
We don't have no black owners.
None. They already talked about Diddy when he tried to buy Carolina.
Yeah, I remember Diddy and Steph Curry was trying to, put a group together to buy the Carolina Panthers, but, they don't want to see black owners. They want to see black players. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, it's still something that we go through. For me, it's systematic. Just like systematic racism, just like, the jail system, the court system and all that, we still fighting to, become head coaches and stuff like that. Because we got the players. At one point, they didn't, black QBs wasn't good enough. But even though, we got black QBs now, it took a long time for guys like Randall Cunningham and Doug Williams, who was the first black QB to win a Super Bowl. It's a lot of stuff that we still going through to get to that apex of being on top of the NFL. You know what I'm saying? You can make the money and stuff like that, but if you ain't got the owners that look like you, it's just it's kind of disturbing.
You're always under their thumb.
And only black
under their thumb.
is in baseball. Magic Johnson, he a co-owner.
Yeah, and Magic Johnson is a pro-owner at the Dodgers.
Billy said we wasn't smart enough in their eyes. That's true. The only thing we were good for was to run and throw.
Who said that?
Billy said that we wasn't good enough in their eyes.
Yeah.
As far as what coaching, like we athletic than all of them. We can run, jump, throw. Now we taking over. Now the black QB's taking over. At one point,
I think he means as far as coach, they didn't feel like we was good enough.
As far as the coach.
Yeah, they say we don't interview well and stuff like that. I mean, define interview well. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we know football, we know football.
And that's not for everybody. Just like you have whatever race. If you good at it, you good at it. It's educated black people who can speak in front of people. Like, that's just the thing because they feel like none of us are educated. That's the whole thing.
That's the whole thing about it. They look at us, oh, you're not smart enough. And then they don't want you to be the face of their organization. Even though the Lions hired a black GM. The Lions hired a black GM, but they ain't hired the most qualified coach was Eric Bieniemy from the Chiefs, and he's black. Like, why wouldn't you want him to be like? My thing is, hire the most qualified person to run your company. It just so happens if he's black and he's more qualified than anybody else, then he should be running. You know, he should be running your shit. But
I don't think he got a job yet because he's still coaching.
That's true too. I feel like
I don't think they wanted to wait that long. They like, let's do this and get it out the way, blah blah blah. If they just waited for the Super Bowl, you know, I bet you get a lot of job offers starting tomorrow after the Super Bowl.
I can jump you. Go ahead, y'all. I'm sorry.
A lot of people don't know that it was a guy named Fritz Pollard. He became the first black, professional QB back in 1923 when they ain't have, their uniforms was like a T-shirt and pants.
What's his name? Like,
Fritz Pollard.
They had face masks.
Fritz. I remember
Fritz Pollard.
You remember Fritz from high school?
Yeah, I remember Fritz. Fritz. Rodriguez. Yeah. But like Fritz Pollard, 1923 was one of the first black QBs, to ever step on the field and stuff like that. And we at the end of the day, like, if you look at each position in the NFL, the best, like from QB to running back to receiver, the best at each position is a black person. At the quarterback position, Patrick Mahomes is the best quarterback in the league. At running back, you can go with
your options.
You got so many options. It's about 10 good running backs in the league. At receiver, the top 10 receivers are black right now in the NFL. From Julio Jones to Tyreek Hill, shit. We have revolutionized the NFL and we have turned it to our own. But the owners of the NFL are scared because the face of your franchise is always going to be the quarterback, right? So in Baltimore, you got a country guy named Lamar Jackson, who's the face of the franchise. But they tried to knock his game so much. All he can do is run. All he can do is do that. He don't been the MVP. He don't went to the playoff games. You know what I'm saying? It's always pressure on the black players to succeed. Even when they get in trouble, they want to kick them out the league. But let a white counterpart get in trouble, like the guy that punched the black girl last week. They drag their feet by trying to prosecute, charge him and stuff like that. So,
They said he was off his medicine.
Yeah, that's the excuse.
Yeah, that's what they say. Every excuse for a white man, he has a psychological problem, stuff like that. But let it be for the black man. We can't have no problems. We can't go through shit. You know what I'm saying? We just criminals and thugs and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, we evolving as black quarterbacks and black coaches and black GMs. You know what I'm saying? Our culture has taken over. Sports, music has taken over the whole world, from clothing, everything, from food. We do it all. And the world always try to discredit us, or they try to steal what we do. You know what I'm saying? They still try to control us. like Deshaun Watson, he's a QB for the Texans. He want to be traded. They say, "Oh, we gave you $100 million. You go play for us." You know what I'm
saying? A lot of money though.
Yeah, but
he got a lot of guaranteed money. Like what, 113 guaranteed, and he still got what 3-4 years left. I mean, I don't know how that worked out, but give us our money back. You can go.
Why would I get my money back? We signed the contract, but y'all doing some whole shit behind my back. Y'all said I was gonna be a part of y'all team, and you know I can have some discussions. I can be in on the discussions of the next coach. And then they hired a black coach who never had no head coaching experience and none of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? He's not really qualified. I'm not discrediting the brother, but the coach Deshaun Watson wanted, like, if the white QBs can get the coach that they want, why come the black players can't get the coach that they want?
How did that work out though? If he got all that guaranteed money, how did that work? Like, can they trade? Like, I don't understand.
They don't have to do nothing. They can just have a sit. He can just hold out and waste. I mean, lose money if you do a sit out.
Because I ain't gonna pay him. If I had already paid him,
he got paid, so he got the power. You know what I'm saying?
If I'm the GM and I say I already paid you $100-some million guaranteed, and you trying to leave with my $100-some million, nah, you gotta stick around, buddy.
But you know what started that though, right? When they traded my man Hopkins to the Arizona.
Yeah, he been through a lot. You know what I'm saying? He's 25 years old, and like everybody should be trying to trade for the dude. If you ain't the Chiefs or Buccaneers or the Bills or the Packers, every other team should be trying to get Deshaun Watson.
But if you Houston, are you ready to let him go?
Hey, look, man.
Say you the GM.
In any other relationship, what they tell you, it ain't you, it's me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's me. I'm trying to get up out of here.
If you the GM and you paid them all that money, guaranteed, are you willing to let that just walk out the door or trade it for some?
Like,
from a GM standpoint.
I mean, you ain't ready. Like, I get what you're saying, Kenny, but don't force his hand because he'll sit out a year. He already got $100 million guaranteed. I'll sit out a season and preserve my body. At 25 years old, dog got about a good 10 years at his prime, at least.
Billy
or you can trade him to. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, it was on you, John.
Billy said we 13.4% of the U.S. and we got our hand in everything. Agreed.
We do. We drive this shit. Like I said, from sports to entertainment. Tonight you go see Black excellence. Exhibited on Channel 62, which is on everybody's TV in the United States and across the world. You go see the singers, the dancers.
But you go see some white excellence too with Tom Brady.
you go see some white excellence, but like we don't see him in the past 6. We seen him in 10 Super Bowls.
He about to get him a ring. That's all. I just want to throw that out there again.
I got a question about all this Black excellence. Do y'all think they really giving it to us because we earned it, or they giving it to us because we're trending now with this Black Lives Matter? That's how I feel. Like Revlon and something to a different color. They giving it to us out of, you know what, this is what's trending right now. It's not nothing it's not organic. We doing it because Black Lives Matter and this Black movement is what's happening right now. It's not because they feel like we deserve it. It's just happening right now.
It's because who's over the production? Who's over it? Let's tell them who's over the music now. So
Jay-Z and Rock Nation has a partnership with the NFL. So because they wanted to exhibit more of the Black artists, but they also worked with them with the social justice and everything. So, we still fighting for, our a lot of stuff, but tonight I'm pretty sure the halftime show and the pregame show is going to be based off what's been going on with Black America for over the past year. But it's all going to come together tonight, and they're going to exhibit a great show. If the Weeknd picked up $7 million of his own money to go towards the halftime show, that shit better be good, and they better be based off the ones that look like us.
So, Brooke said, going back to because all I feel like I'm doing is drinking wine. Y'all just having y'all own conversation, and the girls over here looking like bozos. But Brooke said,
I look like that anyway. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, no,
I'm just kidding.
Deserve Terminator.
He ain't lying though.
What was that? What I'm saying?
Brooke said, Billy said he want to come up. Billy, we got you. We're going to bring you up. Brooke said, why keep him in if he's not producing for standard? I guess
we paid him $100 million that we can't get back.
You want to answer that first, or you want me to read all the comments?
It was a good investment, but then when you start trading away his best target, and then JJ Watt, he up out of there, the team ain't gonna be shit. Why would I want to stick around for this?
And you heard JJ Watt said that one game they was leaving. He's like, man, I'm sorry we wasted your career. You're wasting your life.
Yeah, when JJ Watt tell you we wasted your season, and this dude could have been the MVP if they would have won more games. Like Deshaun Watson had a hell of a season. That's another reason why, like, hey man, get me up out of here. And then it all goes back to their previous owner, which was the dad McNair. We can't have the prisoners running the asylum. That ain't nothing but slave talk. You know what I'm saying? We can't have you niggas running around thinking y'all own this shit. That's basically what they saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not about to give me $100 million and say, oh, shut up and throw the ball. No, we passed that. Like Kobe and them said, we passed shut up and dribble. You gonna hear us fucking talk about what we want to talk about. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck how much money you give me. I'ma still have a voice.
Yeah, you can talk, but you ain't about to get traded.
Oh, well, don't trade me. Oh, I'll sit out this year. Then who gonna quarterback then? Like I'm the face of the franchise. Like,
but would that blackball him in a certain way, Larry?
Yeah, no, Deshaun Watson.
That's a good point.
I got $100 million. If you blackball me, I still got $100 million sitting in the bank.
$100 million is $100.
At 25 years old, I can go ball out anywhere. I'm Deshaun Watson.
Go play in Canada or something.
They looking at it like, Ben Watson, Randy Watson, Deshaun Watson, nigga, you gonna get on that field. Nah, we ain't playing that shit no more. I got $100 million of your money. I can either decide to go play or sit at home. And you don't want no 25-year-old quarterback sitting at home. So you try to get the best for him. Get you some about. If you got 2 first-round picks from Matt Stafford at 35, you can get a lot more money from Deshaun. You can get a lot more picks for Deshaun Watson.
So they just had to swallow the $100 million.
No, the team they trade him to gonna have to pick up the tab. That's all that comes to it when it comes to business.
So he can get traded, and the team will have to pay him that $100 million that he had guaranteed.
Yeah, we got
the team that he gets traded for. At the end of the day, man, look, Deshaun Watson, the truth.
What up, Billy?
You know what I'm saying? So, enough with Deshaun Watson.
Okay.
Go ahead, Jones.
Hey, go ahead. Hell, man.
So Calvin said when I was talking about, like, are they giving this to us, or are they just giving it out of pity, or are they giving it because we deserve it? Calvin said it's kind of inevitable. They had to go with what's moving. Like, I mean, that's what I feel. They going with it because we trending right now. Black Lives Matter, this whole police brutality. I don't know whether it's our time or they pitying us, because Revlon, like, it just seemed like it's a whole.
Think it's because Jay-Z is and Rock Nation is over the production for the halftime show, over the music. Like, if it wasn't him, huh?
I'm not talking about just the NFL.
What you talking about?
Like, everything is just trying to cater to us at this moment. Like, is it because this is just our moment with everything going on, or is it are they giving it to us because they finally see, okay, we worth it and it's our time?
It's Black History Month. They go get back to their regular shit next month.
It's Black History Month, but on top of that, look, we deserve this shit. You got look who's when you look up Super Bowl, you gonna see Tom Brady and Patrick Mahomes, but also the entertainment. Also, Jay-Z he has power. He has power to do this shit. Like, The Weeknd this year is the best artist in music. Her is the best female artist in music. Better than Taylor Swift, better than Ariana Grande, Jasmine Sullivan. Her voice. Like, we deserve this shit. But we ain't even fighting for that. We were fighting for police reform and all that other shit. They can give us all this other little bullshit, but we want the real shit that comes with living in America for black folks and all colored folks. But
you sound like a young Martin Luther King.
I mean, no, because that's what we fight for. But we want to welcome.
Look, said it's our time too. Go ahead, y'all. I'm reading.
Yeah, it's our time, but we want to welcome Will, who lives in Texas. Now, I see you got that Lions hat. Is that a Lions hat?
Yes, sir.
You. What up, Will?
What up, though?
Billy, what you think? Billy, what you think about tonight's show? Tonight's game, period.
It's gonna be a good game. It's gonna be a good game. The old against the new. Oh, I got messed up. Something happened.
Uh-oh. Well,
I don't see nobody.
Oh, you
I see
good?
his legs.
Yeah, I think that's when I'm talking. That's the only person you see.
Had to go to your gallery on a tablet or a laptop.
Yeah.
Man, y'all got me.
Kareem said they giving it to us because all the things that are happening. That's exactly what I'm saying, Kareem. I'm like,
No.
You don't think so? Because we deserve on it. They riding the wave. Like, yeah, black people trending. Let me hop on this. Revlon.
We been trending though.
Not
like History Month.
During this pandemic though, with that Black Lives Matter thing. No, that's just I don't know.
I don't think so.
I give you March. Everything about the same.
Black Lives Matter did that much.
It don't.
It's like they all walking on eggshells until they can get back to their regular schedule thing. I just don't feel like it's genuine. I feel like they doing it because if you're not with it, you against it. Is what I think they feel. So I'm gonna ride this so I can look like I'm down with it. Because if I'm not down with this gonna mess up my business. Like Target, if I don't promote Black Lives Matter, this is gonna mess up my business because this is what's trending. Like I mean, what Chick-fil-A still voted for Trump? Like I don't know. It's just some people stick to it what they believe, and other people just ride the wave until they ain't gotta ride it no more.
Oh, but we like the shit they giving us, Jones. We don't want that shit. We want the real shit. Like I said, police reform. We want, we should be able to buy houses. We should have to have so many qualifications to get a house. It's a lot of stuff that we going through that we feel like we deserve, and giving us like halftime shows and stuff like that. We want more than that.
Yeah, we bigger than that.
We bigger than that, and that's where it all comes in at. But at the end of the day, man, we here and we on tonight. You're gonna see Black excellence, and that's what we all about. So I feel like, the thing about Super Bowl Sunday is the Black effect of it is some people, it's gonna stir some people. But a couple of years ago, you had, I think it was last year, you had Jennifer Lopez and a lot of Hispanics performing at the Super Bowl, and they got off of, their culture was represented in a way where people hated. It was like a lot of white people didn't like the halftime show. And I'm pretty sure they ain't gonna like it tonight, but we here though. We on front stage in front of the world. Like, this is America's football. This is America's favorite sport is football. It just so happens you're gonna see some of the great Black excellent people on TV tonight.
We got somebody coming in. Who else supposed to be coming up?
Jimmy. I don't know.
Okay.
Danny, who was Danny asked to come up?
That's Billy. That's him right here.
Oh.
Okay, so while we wait for Jimmy to come up, one of the best things about Super Bowl is, you get to start drinking early on a Sunday morning, but you also get to decide what you're going to eat. And I know people love, everybody's favorite, sports food is wings and beer.
That ain't everybody.
And not everybody, but
that's a Super Bowl staple. That's a Super Bowl staple.
The Super Bowl staple is wings, beer. But over the years, it has evolved into one of my favorite foods is tacos and nachos. And today I know I'm making Mexican street habanero mango tacos and ground lamb nachos. Shit gonna be good. I'm gonna make a picture of margaritas and stuff like that. But for the the guys and the women, what are some of your favorite foods to eat when you watch the sports? Kenny?
What?
What's one of your favorite foods? I said ladies and men, but Kenny, what's one of your favorite foods to eat?
Man, well, today I'm doing some loaded potato skins, some cheese sticks, you know, smoke some wings, throw some wings in the air fryer. Can't go wrong with that. All finger food.
I don't have an air fryer. I need to get an air fryer though. What about you, Wes?
I'm about to make some dip.
Hell no, you can't cook. Can't cook hot dog.
He's about to go get some free dip.
He's about to get some garlic dip from the stove.
Stupid.
Garlic dip with like some carrots and broccoli and shit?
No, I like a cheese with the little hamburger, the Velveeta cheese.
Oh.
Fletcher.
What up, Jimmy? Jimmy, what you cooking today for Super Bowl? Hey, when Jimmy cook.
Make it easy.
Man, fuck pizza.
And like he's putting it up on his TV.
Yeah, Jimmy, what you got?
I'm trying to get this shit where I got all y'all on the screen. We gonna do some chili. I'm gonna order a Buddy's pizza and
Hey, Buddy, hey, my bad, Jones, but Buddy pizza a bad motherfucker though.
Yeah, it is.
What you getting on that pizza, Jimmy?
Oh, I'm getting the Cadillac with the banana peppers.
Billy, what you doing? You in Texas too?
That sound about right.
Yeah, Billy, what you doing? You in Texas? I need to hear a brisket or something. Like what you doing?
Brisket. It's already been cooking. Sausage. Nacho dip and some chicken kebabs.
Damn, good barbecue, man.
That's a good barbecue. I'm talking about Texas brisket though. Like that's what's up.
Barbecue.
All right, today you got a husband. What you cooking for him?
We doing pizza over here and some dip and some chips.
With some hot readies?
No, my God, we don't do those.
Don't knock hot and ready though. It come through in the clutch area.
We don't stick a hot and ready.
Hot and ready good in Wisconsin for sure.
Hey, no, for real though. Tania, you in the radio
That's
station?
hot and ready.
Microphone.
I do got a mic, but I mean, no.
Oh, I ain't trying to burrow. That motherfucker sweet.
Jones, you cooking something, or you just go chill back and not watch the game?
Let's go drink wine all day.
You shut your damn mouth, Kenny. That's the fifth one. I'm frying fish.
What kind?
See, I eat whiting. I don't eat catfish. I don't like tilapia. I eat whiting. Unless I'm eating like an orange roughy or something. I like whiting. I don't like catfish.
Yeah, orange roughy a bad motherfucker on that wheat bread though with the hot sauce.
Oh, that sounds good.
The orange roughy.
That sounds good, motherfucker. What about you, Dawson? You ain't cooking nothing?
I cooked this morning. I had those orders to deliver.
What you cook?
The banana pudding cakes. But other than that, I'm not doing nothing.
You go eat dinner?
I might go to my brother's house. I know he probably barbecued and cooked. I'm not cooking at all.
That's all you eating is cheese and meat dip, Wes?
Hmm?
That's all you eating is cheese and meat dip?
Yeah, me. Who else coming up from an LG pad?
That's me. I'm about to get off of this one so I can get on the pad so I can see all y'all.
Okay.
I can't see.
What makes the Super Bowl is food, great drinks, and great people. So we in a pandemic, and apparently I'm at home. It's just me and my wife this year, but usually we have people over and stuff like that. So at the end of the day, like, man, like if you got people over, like just have your family over. Like look, Super Bowl still the Super Bowl. The good food, the good drinks. Because I'm making margaritas and I'm drinking beer, but I'm also gonna have the food. You know, it's just the Super Bowl lead up to Valentine's Day. This is the man's Valentine's Day. To be honest with you.
You need to tell my girl that.
So, I can see. I ain't take it as serious.
So for the ladies today, you know, me and the guys came up with a top 10. We're gonna segue into the top 10 of the do's and don'ts on the Super Bowl Sunday. So y'all on here, we're about to teach y'all some shit. So me and Wes and Kenny came up with a 10, the do's and don'ts on Super Bowl Sunday. And if you follow these steps, That man gonna love you for that man gonna love you forever. Now, some man might not love you forever. He just probably wants you around because Super Bowl. He want a woman around to kick it with and stuff like that. But for the most part, hey fellas, you know we're about to go into the top 10 of the do's and don'ts on Super Bowl Sunday for the women. So, Kenny, what you got? A do or a don't?
I don't want to start this off.
Well,
I'm coming all heat.
For one,
go ahead, Kenny.
Go ahead, Kenny. Go ahead.
Hey, Wes. No, go ahead, Wes. My bad.
Oh, I say for one, don't talk during the game.
See, I want to go come. See, look.
No, I'm just saying though, because sometimes you know.
No, this is real shit. This is
don't
real
talk
shit.
during the game.
If you listen, you gonna become a better woman off this shit. If you listen.
So I can ask you, do you want some chicken?
Hold on. When you say don't talk, it don't mean don't talk. Like if it's don't try to hold a conversation about something else in the middle of the game. If you got a comment about a play or something, that's cool. But you like, yeah, babe. So at work, this lady was telling, like, now you got to pause the game. Like, that's what he's saying. So y'all, he's not saying don't talk at all.
Hey, I ain't pausing shit. Super Bowl Sunday.
He's not saying don't talk at all. He's just saying don't talk about nothing that's not pertaining to the game.
Look,
y'all right? Y'all got your opinions.
Kenny, you being too nice. Look, let's get y'all one too. Look, they can talk, but I'm cool. Ladies, when you say, "Oh, how many plays is a touchdown?" and I say 6, or like the quarterback is not a point guard. I'm gonna just go ahead and throw it out there. like, you know what I'm saying? If a nigga throw a touchdown, you can't say, "Oh, he hit a 3." Don't do that. You know what I'm saying?
Don't try to fit in. It's okay with you not knowing.
Just and then Jones come out so, "Oh, you don't want me to."
No,
because y'all gonna say something like he just said.
Like, oh, he hit a home run or some shit like that. You know,
yeah, he didn't hit a home run. That was a 60-yard bomb.
Y'all writing this down?
Wait a minute.
Y'all writing this down?
I want to see notes.
To all my ladies on here, if you do this shit, you're gonna become a better woman. Go ahead.
Another thing. If I have a reaction like, "God damn," don't ask me what happened, because I'm gonna be mad. I gotta explain what happened, and you know what I'm saying? Don't ask me what happened.
Today, weren't you a cheerleader?
No, I was a
Hell no.
I was a dancer. Don't hate.
Another thing is, look, I heard Jones say, "Oh, you don't want no chicken." You know he wants chicken. Why you asking?
Right, that's what I'm about to add. You make sure the refreshments stay restocked. If you see the chicken getting low, go on and fill it up. If you see the wing platter getting low, go on and fill that up.
If you see the beer on half, you go drink that one, but bring another cold one. But you got to be on time with it though. Like when you get down to like this much, the bottle need to be coming. It need to be cold too though.
Always.
I see Naisha, you out cold with yours. I'm telling you. You do that. Look, man, do what you're supposed to do, and then you'll be cool.
What's another one?
What you got, Kenny? Kenny, what's another one? I got another one. Look, at the halftime show, I'm not turning it into Desperate Atlanta Housewives. I'm not doing that shit. I don't give a fuck what. Keisha, Tisha, or whoever the fuck on there. I don't want to know that. Like the weekend about to come on. A couple of years ago, when Beyonce performed at the Super Bowl and y'all was all in on the TV and I let y'all be, let me be tonight.
Let me be tonight.
You saw
let me be.
Like that.
I'm just trying. Look, this nigga gonna love you after. Talk to him about 11 p.m. because we go when the Super Bowl over. We got to see the MVP presentation. They got to get the trophy, all that. So about 11 o'clock, I might be sleepy and drunk, but you can still talk to me.
We're not doing no dishes either, so just throw it out there.
So basically, today the women got to work. We like
you Florence from the Jeffersons for the day. You Florence from the Jeffersons, yeah, for today.
Wow. Great advice.
I mean,
and then if I want to get lucky later on, I don't want to hear you tired because you've been working all day.
Yeah, like.
Or what about halftime though?
Yeah, you knew this shit was coming up though, so like, yeah, we having sex probably after the game too.
Yeah.
If it's a boring
I'm
halftime show,
tired.
like,
I'm working on it.
get in there right quick.
And if the team I pick lost, it's gonna be real rough. So yeah.
I'm definitely gonna need some sex.
Tripping.
It's coming up though, so like, yeah, we having sex.
Somebody gotta turn the volume down.
Somebody gotta turn their volume down. Turn their volume down the extra device.
So
Turn your radio down. Turn your radio down.
Which y'all do's and don'ts?
We telling y'all. See, you ain't listening.
I said
you gonna get put out.
See?
You can actually just leave. You don't have to do no do's and don'ts.
You said leave. I agree with that. Hell, go to your girl house.
I think he said leave.
Just leave. Yeah. Like if you don't know about the game and you not really trying to learn, just leave. You get a hard pass for today.
We get it. Patrick Mahomes got a white wife. Deal with it. You know what I'm saying?
What?
No, because why he got a white wife? Like we ain't trying to hear that. The nigga got an arm. Put it like that.
Yeah. Like what? Who is that white lady right there? That's his mom. Who is the other one?
Yeah, that's his mom. Yeah, pretty much.
Why he got a white mother? Like I don't know why daddy picked that lady.
Turn your radio down.
Not me.
Look, at the end of the day, look, I got one more, and then I got one more. When you cut the veggies, put your hair in a ponytail. Like I don't need all that hair in my food. You know what I'm saying?
You know what?
Why are you looking like that, Tania?
It is some sausage. Wait.
Somebody got too much going on.
Very simple.
Yeah.
Y'all follow
this shit is simple. This shit's simple, Tania, Ebony, and all you women out there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we not trying to make y'all maids just for a couple of hours. And it ain't even being a maid. It's more like catering to your man because next week y'all gonna want to be catered to for Valentine's Day, right?
I mean, we ain't about to take us out to eat. I'll have you in the kitchen frying chicken and make sure our wine is cold, all that.
Right, and don't talk to me until 3 o'clock. Like,
right.
what?
Don't talk to me or just leave.
You got put out.
But jump.
I ain't got nowhere to go.
Hear me. All I'm saying about the leave part is we both will be happy. We won't start no argument.
Yeah, and a man shouldn't have to say more beer, please. The beer should be on the table. Like, look, this what I'm gonna tell you what to do. Put the whole 6-pack in the refrigerator, right? And you know how you anticipating and jumping in a double Dutch and shit like that. When the commercial come, bring the nigga a beer.
Wait a minute, Kareem said, see, he want a whole performance. He said during halftime, put on a show for your man. So he wants you to twerk, fried chicken, keep the beer.
I thought they wasn't gonna pay attention.
Now, if you come in with a 2-piece, then all bets off. I might turn the volume down.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to pause the game and catch that later.
Yeah, like if you do that, you know, you come with a 2-piece for the roll ball, and you come with a plate of food and a beer. You know, I'll mute it for a good 10 minutes.
I ain't gonna mute. I'm gonna pause it though, because I still want to catch up, see the game. We'll take a little break.
Now you just say I'm good on the tips. Mines don't drink or watch sports. What type of man you married to?
But my husband, like, he watch it, but he ain't like y'all. Y'all just
like what?
Y'all a little strict.
It's a fanatic, like, yeah, like it's serious.
This is a holiday.
She said he don't drink and watch sports. I'm thinking she probably be married to God.
Now I watch sports.
Perfect.
Why you gotta look like that?
Muslim?
Kareem said,
me?
She said he a car guy.
Cause I'm getting upset.
She said he a car guy.
You watch NASCAR?
You a mechanic?
He's a mechanic.
I think he is a mechanic.
Okay. Everybody watch the Super Bowl. Everybody watch. Hey, I've been drinking. Don't pay me no mind.
Early.
Yeah, we watching it, but y'all got a lot of rules I ain't never heard of.
Not a lot of rules.
No, Kadir, look, this goes a long way to what you get for Valentine's Day next week. So play your role properly.
Okay,
Yeah.
I got it.
See?
Yeah, I know. Okay, got it.
You do all that, you probably get caught for Valentine's Day. Well, you know what I'm saying?
Or the nigga might just say, get your bags, drop the kids off. We going to Cancun or something like that next weekend. Like, this shit matters.
Damn, all off a good Super Bowl Sunday? Okay.
Cause at the end of the night, when we at the end of the night, we do our checklist. Like, yeah, she brought the beer, she wasn't talking much, none of that stuff. At the same time, I'm typing on Google flights. You know what I'm saying? Like,
let me go to the grocery store right after this.
Yeah.
Hold on, you haven't been to the grocery store? You lazy. See?
Listen,
man. First of all, it's 2-something. The game come on at 6:30.
I got
yeah, you gonna fuck around and get took on that trip to Killing His Island like Martin took Gina.
But they had that big ass rat.
Yeah.
They ain't no damn rat. That's a puppy.
Motherfucker had a payphone in the hotel room.
Out of town. And they was in that little.
All right. So, we all talked about the food and everything, but one thing about the Super Bowls, and I'm going to go ahead and some of y'all will be disappointed this year, but a lot of these big companies ain't doing Super Bowl commercials this year. But over the past years, there's been some good Super Bowl commercials. So, Wes, what's your favorite Super Bowl commercial?
I like what Budweiser always do.
With the frogs?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you talking about the Clydesdale horses.
Or the What's Up? The What's Up commercial was probably one of my best of all time.
Last year.
He did a year.
I've got a couple of them though. I like the Taco Bell Chihuahua.
Huh?
What?
RoboCop on here?
Terminator.
R2D2.
I like a couple of years ago they did a Super Bowl commercial where it was like a whole bunch of Hall of Famers and current players. They was at like a little a dinner or something, and someone threw the football or somebody fumbled the football, and they all went after the football.
Oh yeah, like pick 'em up, mess 'em up.
Yeah,
it was like pick 'em up, mess 'em up. That was probably one of my favorite commercials of all time. Super Bowl commercial.
Yeah, Barry Sanders and that bad boy. Yeah,
Barry Sanders, Odell Beckham, Jerry Rice. There was a lot of them in that commercial.
Hey, this is my first time on here. I know this ain't got nothing to do with Super Bowl Sunday, but I'm so happy none of y'all smoke detectors is beeping.
Wait, who? What?
I appreciate y'all, man. This is quality. No smoke detectors beeping in the background and shit.
Well, thank you. I think.
Juan said Budweiser is his favorite one.
Yeah, I think that's a staple for everybody. That's the most memorable. They got the most memorable.
No, I remember one, dog. It was this one dude on there.
Oh, heartfelt.
I can't remember that one, man.
That's like the all-time for everybody. The one that's the most memorable.
I think the greatest commercials ever was the Ray Charles Pepsi Cola shit.
Oh wow!
You got the right one, baby. Yeah, I like that one. That's a classic.
That's a classic.
I forgot about Ray Charles.
So Jimmy and Billy, what y'all think about the game? I guess we can do that now. I mean, we learned a little bit. We learned don't talk or leave. We ain't learned about no touchdown, nothing like that. We was just over here. I know I was just drinking because I couldn't keep up with all of that. But anyway, what do y'all think about the game? Who y'all betting on? What's y'all thoughts about all of that?
Prediction.
I got Pat Mizzle.
I got Mizzle 34-31.
Who's Mizzle?
Well, I don't even know who playing.
Oh,
I know
no, she's single. See, you wonder why you're single.
Even on one, Dawson. Let's jump him.
I can't find a good man.
I just know it's a game.
Dawson, y'all more than welcome to come over and learn about football tonight and get something to eat and get something to drink. It's much I can't really teach y'all no more.
He gave up.
He threw the towel.
He gave up.
I bet I gave up. Like shit, they'll figure out one day.
And I've been around it a long time. I just can't get it. But anyway,
it's cool.
Oh,
I got Tampa Bay and the GOAT Tom Brady, 31-21. I think.
Who did Tom Brady play for? Like, come on, let's.
Tampa Bay.
You see what I'm saying? This is exactly what we just talking about.
Tampa
Bay versus who?
You play for Tampa Bay.
Versus Kansas City Chiefs.
Oh.
Hey, Threat, you got them got 10 points.
Yes.
No.
I got Kansas City 38-31.
38? Man, you didn't see Tampa defense? I'm giving them 38 points.
These are two top offenses in the NFL. Tonight, I'm looking for excitement.
They're not giving them 38. They're not putting up 38 against Tampa Bay defense.
Man, you crazy as hell. Both of them teams going to have at least 30.
In the comments, who would y'all think? Who y'all betting on? Kareem said Tom Brady for the win.
Got to go with the GOAT. Oh, you can't bet against Brady.
I don't really care who wins.
Man, how old is Tom Brady?
Like 40, ain't he?
43.
43.
I'm actually hoping for a good game, and to be honest with you.
That's all I want. It don't matter who wins. Pat win it, I'm cool with that. Brady win, I'm cool with that. So just want a good game.
Man, it's Black History Month.
Yeah, Patrick Mahomes.
Man,
Tom Brady got some black somewhere in this family.
Who?
What you think, Chills?
Kevin Hart.
Say what?
What'd you say?
38-24 Kansas City.
38-24 Kansas City.
Damn, 14?
Look, it ain't really much things you can find bad on a Super Bowl Sunday, but I got one con, and that's we have to go to work the next day, which leads me to ask: should Super Bowl Sunday, that next following Monday, should that be a holiday? Since it's America's favorite sport, why not make it a holiday for us not to go to work?
Because they know everybody gonna be drinking and stuff like that.
You should have people ain't going to work today.
Who's your floating holiday for that day?
Right.
That's the most called off day in the United States. Is the Monday.
It is. The Monday after the Super Bowl
opening day.
Make it a day if everybody keep calling.
They have to say Packers Day.
Yep.
Juan too.
Juan knows something. I gotta go with Brady. He a Michigan alumni.
Go Blue.
So I was talking about that, Jimmy. How do you feel? Do you feel some kind of way about going against Tom Brady, considering he, your Michigan alumni?
Nah, it's Black History. Race over everything.
So if it was
you're a Trump supporter, right?
Billy went to U though.
Huh?
He didn't go to U of M.
Who didn't? Tom Brady. Said Tom Brady with UM.
Yeah, but you asked Billy, do he feel away?
No, I said Jimmy, because Jimmy a big UM fan. But I think Jimmy just still don't like Tom Brady because he beat Peyton Manning all them times, and Peyton Manning.
No, Tom Brady got 6 championships. Patrick Mahomes, it's the race is on to get at least 3 or 4. So I'm going with Pat Mizzy.
No, I fuck with Brady though. Since he left the Patriots, he don't cheat. I can see that it was all Belichick now, but
if it was Peyton Manning going against Mahomes, who you was gonna say Mahomes still?
Billy, you trying to come in?
It depends on what time of the year it was.
Say if it was still right now.
Shit, I wouldn't pick nobody.
See what I'm saying? But it's Black History Month.
Hey, I want to shout out Charles Woodson and Peyton Manning for making a Pro Football Hall of Fame on they first try. Like I know Jimmy, that's your favorite quarterback, right? Peyton Manning.
Absolutely.
They're too big, man.
Oh,
Peyton Manning. That's why I like him.
Charles Woodson, he went to Michigan, was the highest man. He was a NFL, Pro Bowler, superstar, Super Bowl winner.
champion.
So shout out to Charles. Yeah, shout out to Charles Woodson. And he got a great wine called Intercept. It's a Cabernet.
Hold on, Liz. Don't forget on the Heisman tip, he's the only defensive player to ever win that motherfucker.
Damn.
Yeah, he's the only defensive player to win the Heisman. And he he makes a great wine, by the way.
Desmond Howard didn't win the Heisman?
He did, but he was a receiver.
He's not no defense, man.
I like them, huh?
Man,
He ain't the pitcher.
man, you need to be over there with that, man. Said Desmond Howard.
But other than that, like anything else about tonight's Super Bowl game?
Yeah, I got a quick question. Who and of course not for the ladies, they probably don't know many, but top black quarterbacks all time.
Top 5 or 10? What?
Give me 5.
Go 5, Jimmy.
Well, Randall Cunningham, Warren Moore.
No, Jimmy first.
Oh, my bad.
Well, we got to salute Doug Williams because he was the first ever to win that thing. We got Vic. We got Randall Cunningham. Shit, it's a lot. Because these young boys is coming, man. These young boys is. Ask me that in about 10 years. But for right now, just because they still playing, I won't put them in there. I'm gonna just do the people that played already. So I'm gonna go with Vic Cunningham, Doug Williams.
Juan said Bill.
Juan
said Bill.
You talking about Billy?
And Warren Moon.
He said what?
Yeah. Go ahead, Billy. What's your top 5 for so far?
I ain't gonna say that old dude because I ain't never seen him play. I'm talking about the people I seen play: Randall, Warren Moon, Steve McNair, Michael Vick, and
Vick is the dog dude.
No, he ain't. Michael Vick is
the quarterback that played for
yeah, we ain't talking about what he did.
I mean,
I ain't worried about what he did.
How could you do that how could you do that Black History Month?
I'm not mad at
him. Hey, and Donovan McNabb.
White dogs, I ain't mad at them. That's what we do. The white people mad at it. I'm not. I didn't
White people do that shit more than black people. They fight chickens and cows and all types of shit.
You familiar with cockfights?
Stick dumb.
That's your 6 times. You already said that.
No, we just talked. He just said. All right.
He about to get kicked off.
my five is Warren Moon, Randall Cunningham. I mean, I know Doug Williams won the Super Bowl, but I'm not gonna put him in my top 5. I love at one point Steve McNair. I had high hopes for Vince Young and Robert Griffin III, but they didn't come through. Patrick Mahomes.
Come on, man.
The number one.
Hey, Dante,
hold on, y'all. Everybody missed this one person. I don't get this.
They got their own opinion, man.
Yes, you fading away.
How y'all forget Russell Wilson?
Oh, Russell Wilson. Yeah, Russell Wilson. My bad.
He's not in my top 5.
Who?
Russell Wilson.
Russell Wilson black.
He Indian.
No, he Indian. If you got a little black in you, you black.
He y'all top 5?
He won the Super Bowl.
So what?
He an MVP candidate every year.
Give me your 5 then. Give me your 5 with Russell Westbrook in there.
Who, me?
Hold on. Wait a minute. It's Russell Wilson. Wait a minute. This nigga won.
Yeah, stop saying Westbrook.
One of the greatest quarterbacks ever.
Say it again.
Say it again.
Juan said Keyshawn Johnson one of the greatest quarterbacks
No, he
ever.
didn't. He was calling me Keyshawn Johnson. I'm guessing.
Why high?
Man. He can't even spell Keyshawn Johnson.
Hey, just one time, you silly as hell for that one, dog.
I got Michael Vick, Randall Cunningham, Warren Moon.
He said him.
Damn, who am I listening?
Willie Beeman, motherfucker.
Willie Beeman, Steve McNair,
Jamie Foxx, motherfucker.
Doug Williams.
I got a trivia question for the ladies right quick. The ladies, this, I mean.
Lady, get out of the toilet.
I got Dante Culpepper.
But that's fine, Kenny.
Right, he named about 7.
Honorable mention, Dante Culpepper.
Okay, I got a quick trivia for the ladies. Ladies, Which HBCU did Doug Williams go to?
Doug Williams.
Right.
They already know who Doug Williams is.
But I'm giving up. But they can pick an HBCU. Which HBCU did he go to?
Man, they gonna say Hillman.
Xavier.
Hillman.
Spellman.
Right.
Spellman's for girls.
Was it in Michigan?
HBCU.
HBCU. I don't know.
Spellman.
Historically black college.
They Googling right now.
Howard.
Grambling with an R, Jones. Yeah, Grambling.
In New Orleans.
Ain't nobody gonna say Cam Newton top 5 though.
Oh shit!
I ain't even go yet though.
Man, you wanna go say Cam Newton?
I ain't gonna say Cam Newton.
I don't know, man. That nigga
Russell Wilson, Warren Moon, McNabb, Vic.
Not about McNabb.
I said McNabb on my list.
And
Dante Culpepper.
Nah, he did get his roll on though, but nah, I'm gonna go with. It might be off though, but I'm gonna say Rodney Peete.
Rodney Peete.
Might be.
Dog.
Right,
I don't think if you Google top 5, I don't think he will show up.
You know who we left off though?
Yeah, you Google.
What about Cordell Stewart?
Cordell.
Colorado.
And he was
Cordell.
Who Cordell we play with Steelers?
Yeah.
Cordell Stewart.
Chicago. Oh, he wasn't. I ain't like Cordell Stewart.
What?
Cordell Stewart was in college.
Jimmy know about that.
Yeah.
Especially on that football tip. That college
all that in the
I can't wait for that shit come out to get at you, Chills.
You said
Who
who?
about me?
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, like
Charlie Ward them at Florida State, baby.
Give me Tebow.
So what time the game starts?
6:30. Thanks for asking. So at 6 o'clock, don't ask him nothing else. And I want to do a rewind to the ladies, the do's and don'ts. So let me see if y'all been paying attention. So ladies, give me the do's and don'ts of what not to do tonight. Dawson.
Talk. Or breathe. Breathe.
Exist.
She did.
Tania, what are you going to do?
I'm going to get the beer, make sure it don't go under half. I'm not gonna ask no questions.
He been listening.
Motherfucking attention.
She been paying attention.
I'm gonna try to get a little food up in here, cook.
There we go.
To all the women out there, if you act like Tania, you will be a better companion.
Stupid.
Kareem said you got to twerk during halftime, or Jimmy.
Oh, God. A little two-piece, dude. And look, a little two-piece. Look, you can go to Rainbow right now and get you a nice little panty and bra set for like $8.
Rainbow.
Okay.
Rainbow.
Don't go to Rainbow.
Not Rainbow.
Y'all know y'all be shopping at Rainbow.
No underwear.
City Trend. City Trend, y'all. City Trend on Forever 21.
City Trend. Look, we trying to look out for y'all.
Warm Mill. That's what y'all did.
Yeah, you did good. I appreciate you paying attention.
Thanks.
Yeah, good job.
That was a good job, Tania.
Yeah, she a singer. She got a real microphone.
Sweet as hell.
Good job, Tania.
Yeah.
He down in the building and shit.
That joint work good? That microphone?
Yeah, it do.
Clear.
Real clear.
You don't hear the clarity?
All right, don't get it.
Niggas get a microphone and think
niggas get a
microphone. Niggas get a microphone.
I'm telling you.
Niggas get a microphone. Niggas get a microphone and think they Michelle Lay. Fuck off, man.
You got to window.
We're in HD though.
Kareem said, see, if y'all do that Valentine's Day, it's going to be so much better for y'all.
Yeah, Tania, your husband if you do everything you said you go do today, you go get a nice Valentine's Day.
I get a wig off your head tonight.
Oh, yeah, you didn't go there.
You gonna go from Spaniard to a Brazilian wig. Like he's gonna hook you up.
You really tried it. Your glasses.
Take Cocker Spaniel to Brazil.
Like, you don't know what I got on right now.
What is that?
No. Milky Way.
Y'all really trying to. They really trying it today.
Trying to go though.
Like, what you mean? What is that?
No, I'm saying what country is that? Like,
don't worry about it. You can't see no way. Don't worry about it.
He sure okay. We can't tell if he got haircut. It's like blending in. He like ghost up. And Kenny need a Sharpie. Anyway.
Damn.
Who she talking about?
Loaded potato looking ass on somewhere.
All right, so at the end of the day, for Super Bowl 55, we have went across. We have talked about the quarterbacks, the food, the entertainment, and we just want everybody to know tonight you're going to see Black excellence. And at the end of the day, you know, the Super Bowl is based off watching the game, eating good, drinking good, and just having fun. So even though we're in the pandemic, you can still do all these things in the comfort of your home. And for those who had Super Bowl 55 in Tampa, you know, be safe, enjoy yourself, and go Chiefs.
14 when you could get back home. Don't come back around me for 14 days.
For 14 days, yeah. Don't come around me if you in Tampa.
Don't come around me for a month.
At the end of the day, we appreciate everybody for joining us, and go ahead and have fun. We know we're close to game time, and just enjoy yourselves.
Go Chiefs.
Go Chiefs.
Okay,
Shout out to your shadow, Kenny.
Before we get off of here, we got a lot of people who follow our page, but somehow you guys are missing our live. So today we decided to go live from Led's page and my page. But if you can, turn your notifications on for Black Combos so that every time we go live, you don't miss it. We want to target all this energy to our page. So turn your notifications on so you can know when we go live every Sunday at 8 o'clock.
Check us out on Black Combos, share our page, and
we come to YouTube, y'all.
We're going to YouTube next, but we still going to be on Facebook. But I thank everybody for joining us. Share our post, share our page, and thanks Jimmy and Billy for coming on, and enjoy the rest of y'all day.
Let's go Brady.
Go eat good and go drink and go Patrick Mahomes.
Brady about to get this dub.
Let's go Brady.
This potato head. Shout out to Rick James. Shout out to Big Face Hunter. Casper Friendly Ghost. We here, man.
Shout out.
Oh, you on it tonight?
And he's a real hater.
Shout out to somebody who needs some Beijing in his face. Shout out to Levels. Hey,
Jones, can you close it out for us? Thank you.
She's trying to go live.
Every Sunday at 8 o'clock, turn on your notifications.
For Black Combos.
For Black Combos. And thank y'all for checking us out.
We appreciate the love.
We appreciate it, y'all. Go Chiefs.
Good.
Oh, whoever. We don't know. Oh, let me see.
There you go. You feel
man. But now